What's up, y'all? It's your boy, the BlackChivalrousNerd, back at again with another episode of BCN Playthrough, and welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. Now, where we left off is that there has been a murder at Miss Brewster's boarding house for traveling salesmen, and we're about to go question the people. So let's go to. You knock on the door. Who's there? I'm not opening this door with a killer on the loose. I'm investigating the murder. Do you have any information that would help? There's a salesman here who specializes in occult stuff. That seems pretty suspicious to me. Which room is he in? I'm not sure, but it isn't the one above me. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim either. You knock on the door and the salesman sticks his head out. Yeah? Oh, hey, I know you. Oh, yeah, you're the guy selling pants from before, right? That's me. What's up? You want to buy some pants? No, not just now. I'm investigating the murder. Ah, yeah, real grisly business. Do you know the other salesman that lives here? Not really. Just the guy who sells those little Derringer pistols. He was complaining about the guy who lives right above him. That's the Trinkets and Babbles guy, cause he keeps making a racket, dropping stuff on the floor at night. That probably doesn't help you much though. Well, it's something, thanks. There's no response. You try the knob, but the door is locked. You knock on the door. What are you doing out in the hallway like that? Don't you know there's a murderer on the loose? I'm investigating the murder, actually. Oh, thank God somebody is. What do you know about the other salesman here? I know that there's a guy who sells occult stuff. I give him a wide berth, though. All I know about him is that he doesn't live in the room below the sunglass salesman. I see. Neither of them are the victim, by the way. Okay, thank you. So let's go up. So that was 3C. Hello? Hi, I'm investigating the murder. How well do you know the other salesman here? I don't know any of these guys, although I think there's a guy who sells brushes, who's neighbors with a guy who sells pants. Knock on this door. Hello? Who are you? I'm investigating the murder. What can you tell me about the people who live here? Well, I pretty much keep to myself. All I know about the other salesman is that the one who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next door to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. What? Nothing, thanks. That was helpful. You knock on the door, yeah? Something knocking. Oh, hey, we meet again. Oh, yeah, you're the sunglasses guy. That's right, that's me, baby. What can I do for you? Well, I'm investigating the murderer. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I was hoping you could give me some information about the people who live here. I don't really know any of these guys. There's a fella that sells jokes and gags somewhere on this floor, I think. And there's a guy that sells pants, but all I can tell you about him is that he isn't the guy right below me. Sorry, no problem. Thanks anyway. Could you repeat what you told me before? I forgot to write it down. All I know is the guy who sells occult stuff doesn't live above me. And he doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim. So he's not on the third floor. And his room is not on the same side, on the same end of the hall as the victim. So it has to be. You knock on the door. Yeah? Want to buy some pants? Or have you got another question for me? Actually, just the same one again. I forgot what you said. All I know is the guy who sells Derringer lives right underneath the guy who sells trinkets. Well, who's the guy that sells trinkets? Don't kill me. Oh, it's you. All I know is that the occult salesman doesn't live in the same room below the sunglasses salesman. But they're both still alive. Okay, and the sunglass salesman was in 3A. Okay, so he's not in 3A. Okay, alright. Who? Okay. So the killer, hold on, wait. No, okay. All I know is the guy who sells occult stuff doesn't live above me. Okay, so there's that. and he doesn't live on the same end of the hall as the victim. The victim was on 3C, was in 3C, so he doesn't live on the CD section of the room. But the sunglasses guy, what does it say? The sunglasses guy, all I know is the occult salesman doesn't live in the same room below the sunglasses salesman, and they're both still alive. Okay, all right. So it has to be 2B. There's the kitchen. What's in here? There's the bathroom. Okay. All right. I think my brain is braining right now. Bear with me, guys. So, the clues we have is that the occult salesman is not on the 3rd floor, and his room is not on the same end as the killer, as the person that was murdered. And we also know that the sunglass salesman and the other guy lives in the same room. So it has to be, excuse me, Miss Brewster, who lives in 2C? They didn't answer and the door's locked. That's because 2C is my room. Oh, well, can I have a look inside? Certainly not. That's private. And you can't possibly imagine I would kill one of my own lodgers. That would be terrible business. I guess you have a point there. So yeah, so what did it say? All I know is the occult salesman doesn't live in the same room below. Doesn't live in the same room below the sunglass salesman. And they're both still alive. Wait. But he's... Hold on, wait. Because he's the pants guy. Doesn't live above me. And he doesn't live above me. Okay, so he's talking about the sunglasses guy. And he doesn't live... Wait a minute. You knock on the door. Yes? Was there something else? Actually, I just wanted to hear what you said again. The salesman who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. I was afraid that was what it was. So it's in 3B. It's 3B. Because this is him. It was just that the brushes salesman lives next to the pants salesman. Okay. So this is the brush. This is pants. So brushes, pants. And that's the Derringer guy. The only two guys I've met around here are a jokes and gags seller who lives on this floor, and a pants hawker who doesn't live in the room right below me. It has to be 3. So it has to be 3B. It has to be 3B. It has to be 3B. Now, how do I... Okay. It has to be 3B. It has to be the person in 3B. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alright, shall we gather everyone to get together at the scene of the crime? The guy in 3B. What? Hold on, wait, okay. Alright, well, I suppose you're all wondering why I've called you here today. I assume it was so you could tell us who did the murder? Yeah, that was my guess too. Right, well, as you can see by this weird circle on the floor, this killing probably had occult significance. Therefore, the most likely candidate is the occult goods salesman, who is the guy in 3B. What? No, I mean, yes, I do sell occult supplies, but that isn't even one of my circles. Are you actually accusing me of murder? I think you're the only likely candidate. That's crazy. You're crazy. Tell it to the cops, but suddenly the wardrobe door flies open and the salesman jumps out. Haha, I fooled you all pretty good. What the? Who the heck are you? I'm the victim? I sell jokes and gags and stuff. How do you like my new giant fake rubber pool of blood? Isn't it a scream? Oh my god. Here, let me give you something for being such a good sport, kid. Wear it in good health. You got an item. Foot's ring. Well, now if you all excuse me, I gotta roll this blood back up. And 9 people in this tiny room is 8 too many. Return to the lobby. Well, that could have gone worse. That occultist gentleman was quite offended by your accusation, but I believe he'll get over it. Here's your pay, young man. 16 meat and 10 XP. Thanks, glad to be of help. I'd say I'll call if I ever need your services again, but I think one exciting thing happening here every few years is quite sufficient. If it happens again, I'm just going to throw everyone out. That's a good idea. Huh. Nah, that was wild. Okay. Bus stop. Crystal Dream Lake. Chapter 2. The Spooky Forest. What we got here? Oh. Excuse me, are you the housekeeper? Sorry to bother you. My name's Shango Wukantu. Red leather, yellow leather, red yellow, blah 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 blah. Red leather, yellow leather, red yellow, blah blah. Red leather, yellow leather, red yellow, yeah. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Are you okay? I just ain't talked out loud in a while. I get rusty. I see. Lighthouse keeping's a lonely job, huh? Well, it's solitary, that's for sure. I ain't minded though. Ain't exactly a people person. What can I do for you? You seen an old compass around? The directions kind or the circles kind? Directions. Hey, got an old one I picked up at an estate sale about 20 odd years ago. I reckon I'd show it to you, but it's upstairs and the lighthouse is flooded. Flooded? Hey, filled right up to the top. Have a look through the window there and you might see a fish pass by. How'd that even happen? Pump broke. No, I mean, how does a lighthouse just fill up with water? We aren't even below sea level here. Something to do with the tides, I reckon? This is a lake. Anyhow, I need a Glaxton valve to fix the pump. There's a hardware store down the road a piece. If you've a mind to help out. Alright. Did some cooking. Oh, we can do some cooking. Check the mirror. Okay, that's the usual stuff. Ask about it. War and Peace, huh? That's a hefty one. Mind the bookmark now. Of course. Oh, looks like you've just started. I've been reading it about 5.5 years. Your bookmark is still in chapter 1. I just got up to the last sentence of it. I've been reading one word every day. War and Peace is almost 600,000 words long. Hey, don't tell me how it ends. I won't. This is a nice chess set. Did you whittle the pieces yourself? Hey, it took me 16 years. Hey, yep. It took you six months to carve each piece. Pawns went quicker in the tall ones, but more or less, yeah. The horses were particularly tricky. No sense in rushing it. I guess not. kind of funky pump contraption. Through the window, you can see that the lighthouse tower is entirely filled with water. The lighthouse keeper has put a little cork in the keyhole. Okay. Oh, that's right. We gotta go to the hardware store. To the hardware store! On a moldering tree stump off the side of the road, you see a glowing mushroom. There's only one reason a mushroom like that would be glowing, and it starts with M and it ends with agic. Pick it. You pick the mushroom and harvest the microlumophagic bacteria inside it. You got an item. Glowing ooze. After a short hike, you find a small hardware store nestled in the sparse woods surrounding the lake. It's the very model of a down-home country warehouse store, except it doesn't have any old-timers sitting out front chewing the fat. Maybe it's their day off, or maybe they ran out of fat. Look around. Ooh. Glyphs! Nice man. Ask him for candy. Neat. Talk to him. You're the proprietor, I presume? Hey, yep. Welcome to Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Why is that? Because it's the only hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Ha ha! Been a long time since I got used to that joke. Got to use that joke. Don't get many new customers or new jokes. What can I do for you? Ask about a valve. I need a pump valve for the lighthouse keeper. Sure, what do you need? What kind do you need? Something else. I think it was a Glaxton? A Glaxton valve? Glaxton valve? Well, shucks, they stopped making those things nearly a decade ago. I guess there's a slight chance there's still one in the back room. Ain't been back there since termites got at the inventory, or maybe after it got flooded. Anyway, it's a real biblical style of disaster back there. Here, I'll unlock the door for you so you can take a look around. If you can find a Glaxton valve in that mess, you're welcome to it. Thanks. Mind your step in there. Wait, was that right? Okay. Anything I can... No? Okay. Step through it. You step through the hole in the door and immediately feel a sickening lurch in your stomach and a burst of "this was a bad idea" in your mind. Like when you hit the first drop on a traveling carnival's rusty and hastily assembled roller coaster. After a moment, when the feeling has subsided enough, you open your eyes and look around. It looks like you're still in the same place you were, except someone came in and cleaned up everything while you weren't looking. Huh. Make some stuff. Fancy combat items. Think bomb. Nope. There's a calendar. As you leave the storeroom, the shopkeeper spins around and you both stare at each other in surprise. Because the shopkeeper looks quite a bit younger than he did when you went in there, and him because... One second, guys. Because... Hey now, what in the heck were you doing in my back room? And how'd you get back there without me seeing you? I'm a termite inspector? I didn't call for any termite inspector. No, I do surprise inspection so the termites won't find out in advance. Well, how'd you get past me? I'm very good at my job. Huh. Well, I don't expect you found any termites. I make my own custom pesticide. Yes, it seems to be pretty effective. I might have to go back in there for a follow-up check later, though. That's fine, I suppose. Just don't move stuff around too much. I like to keep it tidy back there. No problem. Talk to him. Welcome to Valley Hardware, best hardware store in the Crystal Dream Valley. Why is that? Well, shucks, nobody's ever asked me to justify that claim before. Is it because it's the only hardware store in the valley? Ha! That's a good one. I'll have to remember that. I'm sure you will. Well, what can I do for you? I'd like to buy one of those new Blackstone valves. Sorry. Government fellows bought my entire stock. What? Yeah? For the big dam they're building. I can order you one, though. How long will it take? 6 to 8 weeks. Would you mind holding on to it for me if I'm not back right away? Oh, sure, that's no problem. How long you figure? 11 years. What? No, forget how I said that's not a problem. Well, nuts. Listen, I can tell you they bought a heap more Blackstone valves than what they're gonna need for that dam. If you go up the work site, you might get the foreman to sell you one of their spares. Where is it? Southeast end of the valley. You got a map? Well, I have a postcard. Crystal Dream Lake? Never heard of that. But it's got a little picture of a dam on it there, see? That's about the same place relative to here. Sweet. You don't know when you are, much less where. Okay. Go back through. Whew. Ask for candy. Do you have any candy? Why, sure. Here you go. He pulls a piece of hard candy out of a jar under the counter and hands it to you. You got an item, hard candy. Thanks. Ask about something else. What do you have for sale? Cook with power tools. A battery. Alright, so this. People will hear you coming with the steel-toed boots. Alright, so that's for muscle. Allows various electrical circuits to work properly. And we'll do 2 of those. Cooking with power tools. Stilton splatter. Read that. There we go. We in there. And over to the dam. And encounter. Wait, we're actually gonna make it. There we go. 2 things. 2 things which are hard to describe, but let's say they're more or less like smoking holes in space through which you can see the faint light of distant and dying stars float up to you with an air of menace. The 2 orbs squint at you, and Dark Noel's voice echoes inside your head in a way that makes your eardrums itch. Well, if it isn't my favorite holiday party crasher, perhaps I need to be more explicit about the fact that you weren't invited. I don't really get the holiday thing. I like Crimbo, okay? It's my thing, and I'm sticking with it. You must have had a weird childhood. That's none of your business. And neither is the rest of this investigation, or whatever you think you're doing. You need to learn to keep your nose out of people's affairs. I'm just trying to find my uncle. How about you keep your nose out of my affairs? What a disagreeable little urchin you are. Do you know what naughty children find in their Crimbo stockings? Yeah. A festive cheese log. You swirl your hands in a mystical pattern and launch a cheese log covered in chopped almonds and napalm at the orbs. Dark Noel's screech can be heard through the explosion. Ah, that's it. You're on the very naughty list now. Next time we meet, I'm really going to deck your halls. The black orbs vanish in little puffs of smoke. Fa la 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 la, jerk. What do you... Oh. I don't know what you did. Fishing rod. Fish in a sack. Fish in the sack. This pump has a Blackstone valve on it. Grab it. The valve is held in place by decades of corrosion. Even if you could detach it, it'd get wrecked in the process. Harvest it. Smell it. And grab it. Oh, I need more hobo access. Go through it. Whoa! So that's to the door. See what's inside. You got pipe shoes. Pipe shoes. Oh, she get around. These don't make any sense, but you're just going to have to roll with it. Oh, she get around. Hold on, wait. Let me. You guys hear that? Spray sharpening tools, all, and you got an item. Spray on asbestos. Hey, Noel says nobody who ain't on the crew is allowed on the site. Noel? Yeah, Noel, the foreman. Noel White. Aw, jeez. The man clutches his stomach. Are you alright? Just starving is all. Rest of the crew went to lunch, but somebody had to stay here and keep all the rubberneckers and looky-loos off the site. I drew the short pants. Short pants? Do you mean straw? Nah. We got these 6 little pairs of pants we found when we cleared out a nest of fairies. I see. What about that table over there that says lunch? There's a reason everybody else left the site to eat, pal. You don't want to eat what Noel considers lunch. How bad could it be? Is it jellied eels or something? Man, I'd kill for a jellied eel. Noel brings these sandwiches that are just a bunch of peppermint sticks between 2 big blands of sugar cookies. You can get a stomachache just watching someone else eat one. Blech. That sounds awful. That's because it is awful. Offer him something to eat. And get a fresh baked roll. Oh, wow. Thank you. He greedily devours it. His clam jerky. You consider offering the guy something else to eat, but you don't have anything. Fight him. Are you sure? I can think of 2 reasons not to fight this guy. What are the reasons? Well, the first reason is that he seems like a pretty decent guy. And the second reason is that while you've been doing whatever it is you've been doing with your life, he's been swinging iron beams around, driving posts into the ground with sledgehammers, lugging sacks of concrete and stuff like that. So he could probably crush you into a paste with a single finger. Probably not even the whole finger. Just one of the knuckles. Okay, fine. You talked me out of this. But I gotta fight him. Holy crap. Okay, so there's that. Puncture that damn guard, causing 3 bleeding. Oh God, he's definitely gonna whoop my with 1 hit. Yup. 1 shot. He 1-shotted me. You got an effect covered with scabs. No, close. Jesus. Oh, +3 to maximum HP. Okay, attach. You're currently wearing an uncursed fedora. Add the comfy lining to it? Yes. Okay, so we got 24 HP. Nope, nothing there. That's quest items, combat items, potions, hard candy, sleeves armor, drink that. And candied. Okay. Food, no food, Mikey. Oh. This is gonna be hard. Oh my gosh. Sure. Heck, I'm gonna have to do some grinding. Oh god, thank god. Oh, a pet store. Okay. Like, honestly, like, I'm gonna have to do like some major grindage for this. Take a detour and check it out. Let's see what they got at the crystal store. Talk to her. What do you sell here? Well, what do you think? Nothing? You're dead right, aren't you? And that's funny, don't you think? Because you'd really think that a crystal store next to a crystal mine would sell crystals, wouldn't you? I would, yes. Let me tell you a little story about a young woman whose name is me. Oh, I love stories. My parents wanted me to go straight into college, so that's what I did. But college girls, they're only thinking about one thing, getting a degree so they can work in a mine. I'm not like regular girls, guy. I want to sell the things that come out of the mine. Sure, gases and such. So I dropped out and moved across 13 states to the best crystal mine in the country. But when I arrived, the mine was out of business, and now so am I, before I even get started. You want me to check out that mine? Yeah, and break me off a couple crystals, you were thinking? Not asking you to clear the whole mine, man, but with just a few crystals, I can afford to send my whole sorority down there. Delighted to help, Crystal. Alright, so that was nothing. So there's the mine. Pet store. You see a familiar looking person heading towards you on the path. As they get nearer, you realize that the reason he looks so familiar is because he looks exactly like you. Turn around and leave! Yeah, things are entirely weird enough around here without getting into whatever's going on here. Continue on your way. Hello there, welcome to Greta's Compassionate Pet Store. I'm Greta. Hi Greta, I'm Shango. Can I ask you a question? Of course. Where are all the pets? Oh, they're out back. In cages? No, in the woods. I see. What stops them from leaving? Compassion. Okay, what pets do you have for sale? Well, I've got this snake available for adoption. I've got one giant mosquito left in stock. Tell me more about the snake. 150 meat? Yo, man. I'll check you later. And let's check out this mine. 3 figures approach you, their faces obscured by the shadows of the trees. Wow, wahoo! Excuse me? What? Who are you? As they step into the light, you see that they have human bodies, but their heads are hideous, misshapen, fungal growths. They glare at you with beady black eyes. Wah wah! Holy crap on toast. Deal 3 sleaze damage to 3 different enemies at random. Well, there's 3 of them. And booyah! Punch him in the face. Take that. And some tonks to the face. You got an item, mushroom steak, and 7 XP. Okay. Let me see something. No, because then that's going to get rid of my mysticality. Dang it. No, that's gonna get rid of the candied. Alright, So this will be a good way to end this. Like I said, so pretty much the next episode is gonna be me grinding, because I know we have to continue on with the dam, but we are not strong enough to deal with what's his name, that guy that's guarding the area. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. And if you guys have anything to say to you about this playthrough, what do you guys think about the playthrough, how you guys feeling about it, please leave the comments down below. And until the next time, I will see you guys later. Love, peace, and bacon grease. Catch you on the next one. And we out.